James Banks here for Definitive Esports, and I'm here with someone who's been doing incredibly well this tournament at Dreamhack Summer 2012. It's Cytoplasm. How are you doing? Other than very smiley and tired at the moment.
I'm very tired. I feel great because I did really good in the tournament.
You are doing incredibly well this tournament. You've been taking out some great players. You went 3-0 in your first group parts. Has there been any players that you specifically had trouble with apart from Dragon? Because that whole thing was really crazy with the draw.
Yeah, I played Vampire like 2 times already in group stage 1 and group stage 3. Yep. And he's a really good CVP player, and I struggle a lot in CVP at the moment. So he is the hardest player I've played so far.
But he's now out of the tournament, and you are continuing to do well. Your game against Dragon, explain some of that for us, because it was nail biting, it was intense, and it was so close, especially when he came in at the end with like the Marauder Hellion push, and you did so well to hold that on the final game.
Yeah, I don't know if I can explain it because I still don't understand it. But yeah, it was some sick games. Like third game was 1 hour game and it ended up draw. So yeah, it was really intense.
And what about the final game where you did the Marauder Hellion and you managed to survive in a situation where most players would have given up and lost?
Yeah, I played like really greedy. I made 1-1 before speed, and I scouted it with I sacrificed an Overlord, and I saw he was doing some Marauders, and I was begging that he didn't do the Marauder Hellion pressure, and he did, but I managed to defend somehow. I don't know how.
Well, you did, and you're continuing to do well. So away from Dreamhack, you've represented Sweden at WCG. How did it feel to represent your country at such a prestigious event?
It felt really good. Like Sweden has a lot of good esport players and StarCraft 2 players, so it was a really good opportunity and I loved it.
And after WCG, you stayed in Korea for 3 months. You were in the GOM house. Talk about some of your experiences there, the things you enjoyed about Korea, things you didn't enjoy.
Korea was one of the best experiences in my gaming career. Like since I was a kid and played like games, I always wanted to go to Korea. And when I won WCG qualifier, I managed to fulfill it.
Okay. So in Korea, did you have any practice partners specifically out of the Koreans, or were you just kind of playing ladder a lot?
I played ladder a lot, but FXO Slug, who was living in the GOM house, managed to fix me some good practice partners as well.
So you have been playing really well recently with this Dreamhack Open. What's been the reason behind your really good performance at the moment?
I think just hard practice.
And you've also moved into another player house, but this time in Europe, the Ministry of Win in Poland. How did you get involved in that, and can you tell us a bit more about it?
Well, basically I just wanted somewhere to stay and practice a lot, and then Ministry of Win came up and I thought it was a good opportunity.
Now we heard it's a very strict but well-controlled environment. What's kind of like your schedule while you're staying at the house?
It's a lot of practice, many hours per day.
You're not going to go into any more detail of the practice? You have like for me in Startel at the Korean house, they have a whole board of like timetables. So do you have something similar?
Yeah, we have time schedules.
You're really not giving me much answers here. Come on, man. What about like how's it broken down? What are the times and what do you have to do?
I can't discuss it.
Oh, okay. You can't discuss it. Wow. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So, do you think we'll be seeing more houses like this open up in Europe?
Hopefully, it's really good for the European scene and esports scene overall.
So, coming back to Dreamhack, you're not sure who you're going to play yet again, but are there any players you don't wish to face?
I don't want to face like really strong Protoss players like Naniva, Hero, Sase, yeah.
So, looking at Naniwa, Sase, you got 4Zone still in as well. Swedish players seem to be doing really well, and there's a lot of Swedish fans. Do you get a lot of attention from your Swedish fans?
Yeah, I got a lot of attention after the Dragon game, so it's nice.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your Swedish fans or just your fans in general?
I really appreciate all your support, and I hope you will support me in the future.
Great. Well, any final words, any shout-outs, anything else you'd like to say?
I will shout out to all my fans, of course, and my team for sending me here, and yeah, everyone.
Great. Well, we'll hopefully catch up with you when you're doing even better in the tournament later on, and good luck.